In this video, I am going to be making one prediction for every single active WWE superstar on the main roster, starting off with AJ Lee, and I think AJ Lee is going to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch in 2026. Just a warning, this is probably going to be a bit of a longer video, so sit back and relax and watch this. For AJ Styles, I predict that he will retire in 2026, but his retirement match will be Gunther, unfortunately. I'm going to predict Akira Tozawa does not get released by WWE this year. Him and Otis are both always on the very verge of being released, and they still manage to stay somehow. So I'm predicting he will not get released. I predict that Alba Fire will stay in the Secret Harvest the entire year. Aleister Black will win a mid-card title in 2026. Alex Shelley will not win a tag team title at all in 2026. Alexa Bliss will split up with Charlotte Flair, have a match with her at WrestleMania, and at some point win a Women's World Championship in 2026. Los Garzas will win the AAA Tag Team Championships at some point in 2026. Angelo Dawkins will turn heel on Montez Ford at some point in 2026, and they will have a feud that Montez ends up winning. Apollo Crews will not have a single televised WWE match this year because he will get released. Asuka wins the Women's United States Championship in 2026 to help elevate the title. Austin Theory is revealed to be helping Seth Rollins and eventually turning on him and winning a mid-card championship after turning babyface. Axiom will win at least 10 matches and win the WWE Tag Team Championships. B-Fab will win 3 or less matches in 2026. She will have a WrestleMania match with Lyra Valkyria. Becky Lynch will win the Women's World Championship in 2026 twice. Berto, just like his tag partner, will win AAA Tag Team Gold in 2026. Bianca Belair returns from her finger injury finally at the Royal Rumble and dethrones Jade Cargill at WrestleMania 42 for the WWE Women's Championship. Brock Lesnar will retire at SummerSlam 2026 in a match against Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Braun Breaker will retain in Minneapolis. Braun Breaker dethrones the CM Punk on January 5th for the World Heavyweight Championship and carries it all the way to SummerSlam and retains against Brock Lesnar, retiring him. Bronson Reed will turn on Braun Breaker at some point in 2026 after he wins the World Heavyweight Championship. Braun Breaker wins the World Heavyweight Championship, not Bronson Reed. Brutus Creed will be in a ladder match for the WWE World Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania 42. Candice LeRae and her husband Johnny Gargano become a mixed tag team at some point in 2026. Carmelo Hayes will hold the WWE United States Championship all the way up until WrestleMania. Chad Gable will return from injury. Dominic Mysterio will vacate the Intercontinental Championship, and Chad Gable will win it. Charlotte Flair will not win a Women's World Championship at all in 2026. I think they've figured out that if they constantly don't just have Charlotte Flair winning World Championships, people can like her. Chelsea Green wins the Women's Money in the Bank contract. Whatever I said for Alex Shelley, same thing for his partner Chris Sabin. CM Punk loses the World Heavyweight Championship on January 5th and finishes his feud with Seth Rollins inside a Hell in a Cell match in 2026. Cody Rhodes loses the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania to Roman Reigns. And he also will finally have his feud with Randy Orton. I already know that because the whole thing happened with Randy Orton on SmackDown, but I was going to predict that either way. Cruz del Toro will not get a single win in 2025. At least not on WWE TV. Or live TV, whatever. Damian Priest will have a feud with Jacob Fatu in 2026 and lose. Dexter Lumis will have a short program in NXT. Dirty Dominic Mysterio will win the men's Money in the Bank in 2026. Dragon Lee will split up with AJ Styles and have a match for the Intercontinental Championship, but unfortunately lose. Drew McIntyre will dethrone Braun Breaker for the World Heavyweight Championship. El Grande Americano will win the AAA Mega Championship in 2026 at some point. Elton Prince will unfortunately be released by the WWE. Eric Rowan, just like Dexter Lumis, will have a short program in NXT at some point in 2026. Eric and his tag partner Ivar will have a feud with the Usos at some point in 2026. Finn Balor will still not win a singles title on WWE TV. Julia at some point in 2026 will have a feud with Tiffany Stratton. Grayson Waller will have less than 5 matches on WWE TV this year. Unfortunately, in 2026, Gunther will not lose a single match. Ilya Dragunov will have a feud for a WWE World Championship in 2026 and lose, unfortunately. Ivy Nile will have a feud with Io Sky in 2026. Io Sky will have a match with Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania and finally lose to her. Jacob Fatu will form a tag team with Zilla Fatu and win WWE Tag Team Championship Gold with him. Jade Cargill will have a feud with Rhea Ripley in 2026. Now, here is the thing. I did this recording over the course of 2 days, January 3rd and 4th, and the entire second half of the recording was just completely messed up. It kept recording even when it was paused, when it said it was paused, and I didn't know until I was done recording, and the video was 75 minutes long when I only actually recorded for like 11. So I don't know what happened exactly. Everything was all out of order. It was just completely corrupted and messed up. So I just gave up on that last night when I was editing it, and I am very lazy, and I do not want to go through that again, because that was like probably 75 wrestlers, and I would have to re-record all that again, and I was wanting to upload this video before the January 5th episode of Raw, which is in about an hour and a half for me right now, and I obviously don't have time for that. So I'm going to I was uploading this. This is just obviously A to J. The first I got was Jade Cargill, obviously. And if you really want to see a part 2, like the video, let me know in the comments. And if you guys really want to do want to see a part 2, I will go through the effort of recording it again. I just really did not feel like doing it right now, and I didn't have time to do it before Raw. So that's going to be it for this video. Again, if you want to see a part 2 where I go through the rest of the wrestlers, let me know in the comments, like the video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want. Bye!